Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to be doing the review video on shipment 14 before I do the weighing update. So let me just get my book turned to the right page here. We're on 75. So when we started the build in shipment 14, we began with issue 75, which was the service area and corridor. So let me go ahead and move this. Let me move this. Let me get this back here towards the back. Oh, God, that thing's heavy. Okay. We was right here at the service area and corridor. Basically, it had us to put the corridor together, which I did all my modifications to it. But you would basically have to just insert the windows on the corridor and then screw the corridor down to the deck. Basically, this section right here. It would have you to do that for the first step. Then it would have you to flip the deck over. And when you flipped it over, it would have you to insert this LED strip under. And I'm going to try to get this in video. Basically, this carpet is green, but for some reason, my camera makes it look brown. But I promise you, it's green. It looks better in person. But you can see the green tints in it. But it's one of those things where it looks better in person. The camera's not doing it justice. Anyway, that's the end of 75. Then we go to 76. And when we got to 76, we started doing the first class smoking room, which basically took us to the back. And when we got to the smoking room, we basically had to insert all of these windows. We had to do all these window frames, including at the back. Once we got that done, we then screwed the whole surface down to the deck and got it out of the way. And then after that was done, it then told us, let's see here, turn the page. It then told us to take these plastic little supports and insert these next. It told us to insert those next after that was done. And then after that, we then had to flip the deck again. So it told us to flip it. And then it had us to install this LED strip right here. It had us to snap that in place. And then after that was snapped into place, it then told us to install the shorter LED strip. So basically, we had to install the shorter LED strip, and then we had to plug in the cord. After that was done, then we went on a cord plug-in spree. Then it told us to take this cord, run it from here into here, and then we had to do this cord, run it from here to there, and then we had to do our final cord, which is right here. We had to run it from here into here, and then we had to plug in this cord right here for our LED tester. And then we performed a light test. After that was done, that was everything that you had to do in 76. Then it had you to basically do issue 77. And when we got to 77, we moved away from the deck and we started working on metal pieces of the hull. So let me situate and move some things here. I'll set some things aside for right now, and then I'll situate them when I'm ready. But I'll get the metal hole here. Thing's heavy. Which I've weighed the whole of the ship to basically see how heavy it is. This thing is 5 pounds and 4.2 ounces now. This is a 5-pound hull. So when we got to issue 77, it had us to put this piece of hull in next, this red piece down here, and then we had to install these one screw. We had to put one screw in. And then after that, we went to issue 78, which had us to put this metal hole in, and then we had to put in 1, 2, 3, 4 screws plus 4 washers. There was one washer down here, there's 4 washers up here. Then after that was done, then we moved on to issue 79, which focused on the other side, putting in 1 screw and 1 washer. Then we moved on to this one in 80, which was 4 more screws and 4 more washers to put this section in. And then when we got finished with everything, we have basically about this much of the ship completed now, which is a pretty good amount. But yeah, that's what I would had us to do. But that's it for basically this shipment 14 review video of what all I've done to build shipment 14. And you know, my little modifications that I've done to it. But other than that, that's all I did. But when I come back, we will be doing the weighing video and the measurement video of measuring how long the hull has gotten now. Since we added new pieces onto the hull, we'll be measuring the length of that. But until then, you all have a blessed one, and I will catch you guys in my next one. And goodbye.